It all started after the Second World War in 1945. The whole world became bipolar under two superpowers, USA and USSR, and the Korean Republic was divided into two republics, South Korea and North Korea. Soviet Rus was controlling the North Korean territory and in the year 1948 handed over the authority to a 36-year-old military person who had fought guerrilla warfare against the Japanese. This man was none other than Kim Il sung. As soon as he became the premier of the newly formed Democratic Republic of Korea, he waged war against South Korea in 1950 with the hope for a unified Korea, but he did not succeed and was pushed back by US troops and other UN forces. The Korean War ended in 1953. Kim crushed all domestic oppositions by mercilessly killing his opponents within the Korean Workers' Party and became the country's absolute ruler. North Korea was transformed into an austere, militaristic, and highly regimented society. Like any other dictator, Kim resorted to highly effective propaganda that enabled him to rule the republic unchallenged for 46 long years. He made his eldest son, Kim Jong il, his successor. In just 4 years of his ascending power, Il amended the constitution. The post of president was replaced by the eternal president of the republic. According to 2004 Human Rights Watch report, North Korean government added Kim Jong-il was among the world's most repressive governments, having up to 2 lakhs political prisoners. Virtually every aspect of political, social, and economic life is controlled by the government. Kim Jong il is believed to be officially married twice and to have had three mistresses. He had three known sons, Kim Jong Nam, Kim Jong Chul, and Kim Jong Un. His two daughters known are Kim Sul Song and Kim Yo Jong. It was reported that he died of a suspected heart attack on 17 December 2011. He was succeeded by his second official son, Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un was born on 8th January 1983 and ascended to be the supreme leader of North Korea after his father's death in 2011 at a tender age of 28. Kim rules a dictatorship where elections are not fair, government critics are persecuted, media is controlled by the regime, internet access is limited and controlled, and there is no freedom of religion. His regime operates an extensive network of prisons and labor camps that has imprisoned and killed millions of people. The dictator convicts people for political crime and uses collective punishment whereby all members of a family are punished for a crime committed by a person of the family. According to the United Nations, North Koreans live under systematic, widespread, and gross human rights violations, where the regime seeks to dominate every aspect of its citizens' lives and terrorize them from within. In December 2013, Kim ordered the public execution of his uncle, Jiang Song-thik. He is also believed to have ordered an assassination of his half-brother Kim Jong-nam in Malaysia in February 2017. His most famous summit with US President Donald Trump on 12th June 2020 in Singapore had cut the glare of the global media. The world, especially the US and South Korea, are very skeptical about the unpredictable and short-tempered dictator, especially being a nuclear power. He is often referred to as a nuclear lunatic and a overweight madman with a funny haircut. Now let's go straight into the childhood life of Kim Jong Un. He was said to have studied in Switzerland under a disguised name, Joel Park, from 1993 to 1998. He was described as a shy, a good student, and a basketball fan. Later on, it was found that the boy was actually his elder brother, King Jong Chol. Later, it was officially reported that he studied in a school in Bern in Switzerland under the name Park Kun. From 1998 to 2000, he was described as a shy who felt awkward with girls and had a fascination for basketball and the basketball superstar Michael Jordan and a fan of action movies of Jackie Chan. He possessed two degrees, one in physics and the other one as an army officer. Kim Jong-il, personal safe. Fujimoto revealed details about Un. As per him, he was favored by his father as his successor, as his elder brother Chul looked too feminine, while Un was exactly like his father, with never say die approach. Jong Un smokes very costly cigarettes and loves to drink Johnny Walker whiskey. Kim is said to have 17 luxury palaces around North Korea, a fleet, 100 mostly European luxury cars, a private jet, and a 100-foot yacht. He owns a personal island like Hawaii or Ibiza, but he is the only one that lives over there. Owing to his bad habits of smoking and drinking, he suffers from diabetes and hypertension. He has gained 30 kilos of body fat over the past 5 years, reaching a total estimated body weight of around 130 kilos. On 25th July 2012, North Korean state media reported that Kim is married to Ri Solju, who is believed to be in her early 20s, but according to a report, his father arranged his marriage way back in 2009 and had a girl child in 2010 from this marriage. His younger sister Kim Yo Jong, who had accompanied her brother to many summits and is said to be very influential, powerful, and a part of the decision making process. She is instrumental in creating his public image and organizing public events for him. Wait, the curtain is yet to fall. Kim has not been seen in any public event since 12th April 2020. His ambiguous absence from the Day of the Sun on 15th April 2020 to commemorate the country's founding father Kim Il Sung. Now, the official news agency Daily NK reported that Kim had a cardiovascular surgery on 12th April, but according to CNN reporting from US by 21st April, Kim's state was in grave danger from the surgery. In response, South Korea's Yonhap news agencies reported that there were no unusual signs detected as regards to Kim's health. The Guardian reported that China had sent a team of doctors to North Korea on 25th April to monitor Kim's condition. But the utter silence of the dictatorial government of Kim's health condition paves the way to rumor that he had already died. There is also a widespread rumor that his death has been concealed for a smooth transfer of power to his younger sister Kim Yo Jong. But the curtain is still to be unveiled and the suspense continues. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.